This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in Brooklyn, New York at Brooklyn Camper Vans for their block party. And I just met up with Yao here and he has a really cool Chinook Concourse. These are pretty rare coaches. He renovated inside and he's gonna give us a tour, so join us.
Hi Patrick, thank you for having me. This is Yao and this is my van. So I bought this van maybe 2 years ago, and because I bumped into a random YouTube channel about someone living in New York City inside the van. And I just say, why not? Because, I'm not from this country and I'm only planning to stay in this country for maybe 4 to 5 years. So why not have the experience while I'm still in college, So I buy this vehicle. It is from a couple in Pennsylvania. At the time I buy it, most of the stuff inside are being gutted out. So it's like a shell. And then I started to do the interior by myself. So yeah, if you take a look from the outside, it's a bit rusty, but that's also I kind of like it that way because it catches less eyes, while I'm trying to park. Oh, and there used to be a ladder here, but one time I'm driving it, oops, it fell off. But it didn't fully disconnect from the vehicle, but later, I just started to use this step. This is how I get on the roof. Yes. Oh, and this is the solar. So I have 5 panels. Each of them are 100 watts. And this is the AC. So there are 2 fans on the vehicle, one here and one there. So I typically run one fan to suck airs in and one fan to suck airs out. Do you wanna come on in? All right. So this is the interior. I have a AC here, lights here and lights here. And then 2 fans there. So I'm 6'4", and when I'm choosing which van to buy, I really want someone that I can stand up straight. That's also part of the reason why I don't put any insulation on the top. I want to have this head space. And this van used to have a bathroom area, which is around this corner. But the previous owner has took out the bathroom. He had an outside shower, which is connected to the water tank underneath the bed. Yeah. And this also goes to the sink. So I have hot water, cold water here. So the way that I used to sleep here is the whole seat can be converted into a bed by lowering that. And then lower the table. And take this out, put it here, and then I'm going to slide the bed out. Yeah, and those are the mattress. Once I put on top, it shall line up perfectly. And this whole thing can be folded when it's not used. Yeah, and this is typically how I convert it. Oh, and this is the curtain, which is I custom made to fit into my window. So because the screws I use here are like steel and iron, so I just have these magnets that can connect here. So yeah, and this is also the window. So this is definitely a still ongoing process. There are definitely stuff I need to fix. Here's the setup I use to cook. So there's a propane tank that's connected to the bottom of the vehicle, and it is connected to the stove. There's not much propane left, but yeah. And then this is the fridge, which is the 12 volt. It can either be run by 12 volt and also run by the propane. And this is the diesel heater, which I will turn down when it's really cold. And someone suggested to me to have like a pipe that's guide the heat to my bed, which can definitely help. And then here's where I used to store my bathroom. I have a portable one. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, and here's this a temporary storage unit I figured out. I screw it down to the floor. Yeah, and I used to hang off my power tools on the wall. I have those like set up, but now I've just taken those out. And inside these cabinets is a water tank, which I used to fill up my water. And this is one way to fill up the tank from inside the van. So I just pull the water from this line, and it is connected with the water tank below the bed. And there's also a way to add water from the outside. There's like a separate door that's built into this RV that you can access it. Yeah, and then the floor. So if you look closely, there's two different colors because I randomly just found a large piles of floorings that people throw away on the street near Penn Station. So I just reuse. So a lot of the things from the van are like from the things I find, like because I don't have a lot of budget when like trying to start a build. I feel like the only the main materials I use for the wall, I have a 200 lithium amp hour battery, which is in a separate battery compartment that can only be accessed from the outside of the van. And this is the inverter, so it can, so like whenever I need to charge my laptop, I need to push a button to convert the 12 volts battery to like 120.
My favorite thing about these Chinooks is the windows, the big windows. It makes it look like you're inside a little mini yacht or a cabin cruiser. It's so wide open up here. And so it was full-time at one point. Now it's like part-time, weekend warrior.
Yeah, definitely. I live in this for maybe 3 to 4 months. I park in Van Alley. But then later, because one of my biggest regret is I don't really have a lot of insulation put in behind the wall, and also for the ceiling because I want to leave the headspace. So it's like so cold in the winter, and even if I turn on the diesel heater, it's still cold. Yeah.
And I noticed outside, maybe that's what this box is here.
Yeah.
There's a generator. Does that work?
Yes, it is. It's working, but I have to. Yeah, I think it's working. I typically needs to turn it on. Yeah.
There you go. Now you get power.
Now I can charge.
Yeah.
Now I can run the air conditioning, which even though it's falling apart, oh, feel it. It still has air. Yeah. And it's cold. So this air conditioning can also be used as a heater in the winter because it has the coils. Yeah, but it draws a lot of power. It draws a lot of power. Yeah, and this is the front cap. Yeah, that's typically how I drive with my partner. The wood panel looks really nice. I really like those. And it has the screen, so once I start it, so whenever I need to see the back, I re-plug this. Wait for a few seconds. Oh, I see whether I have something in my bag.
Do you YouTube or anything?
I do. Yeah, I'll just share the profile with you.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.